It was just after 1 p.m. and Sarah was getting hungry. She had put in a few productive hours of work at her desk and decided to get a bite to eat at a nearby coffee shop. A few minutes later, Sam walked into the coffee shop. He too was on his lunch break. Sam sat down at a table a few feet away from Sarah. The same waitress served Sarah and Sam at that afternoon. Each customer waited about the same amount of time before the waitress took the order. Each of them received their meal around same time. Each of them was served well-prepared, wholesome food. Each waited the same amount of time for the waitress to deliver the check. But that's where the similarities ended. Sarah had walked into the coffee shop with a smile, a spring in her step, and a very positive outlook on the wall. It was plain for everyone to see. Her body language, her posture reflected her optimism. Sarah had a delightful lunch, exchanged some pleasant conversation with the waitress, and went back to work with a recharged. Sam, on the other hand, had entered the coffee shop with a scowl on his face. He looked like he had been sucking on sour pickles all morning. He was hunched over and tense. His body language cried out, "Stay out from me." He was annoyed when the waitress didn't take his order immediately. He was annoyed at how long it took for his meal to arrive. He complained about the food and was furious when he didn't get his check right away. So why did Sarah and Sam have such different experiences in the coffee shop? Remember that each was treated in exactly the same way. It comes down to this. Sarah sees the world with a positive attitude. Sam sees the world with a negative attitude. So what is attitude? What is the definition of attitude? Think of your attitude as a mental filter through which you experience the world. Some people see the world through the filter of optimism. That means the glass being half full, while others see life through a filter of pessimism, the glass being half empty. Let me give you some examples to explain the difference between a positive attitude and a negative attitude. The person with a negative attitude thinks, "I can't," whereas the person with a positive attitude thinks, "I can." The person with the negative attitude dwells on problems, whereas the person with the positive attitude concentrates on solutions. The person with the negative attitude finds fault with others. The person with the positive attitude looks for the good in others. The person with the negative attitude focuses on what's missing. The person with positive attitude counts his or her blessings. The person with negative attitude sees limitations. The person with positive attitudes sees possibilities. And it can be on and on and on with examples. So here is author's final words on attitudes. Your attitude is your window to the world. Yes, your attitude is your window to the world. And one more. Your attitude is the secret power working 24 hours a day for good or bad.